Well, somebody realized they needed to get in the 24th scale game, and now we have the brand new FMS 24th scale Power Wagon. This thing is very cool, very unique, and there's some cool features about this 24th scale vehicle that others aren't doing. First of all, the way it looks, you've got to admit, is extremely awesome. I love the retro look to it, and I'm a huge fan of these tractor style early farm wheels. They're very narrow, and that paired with their height and the fact that this 24th scale vehicle has portal style axles really gives it a lot of extra clearance for something so small. This is kind of a tall vehicle. Now, if you're not a fan of the roll cage on the back and the spare wheel, those actually don't come on it. You have to attach those. There's an optional little tool box that can go in here that I chose not to put on for this run, and some additional stickers that I opted out of. Just I'd rather put an RC Sailor sticker there. I think it looks a little better. We just didn't have them on us. The stickers that say Power Wagon, any decals that you see on it right now, I actually applied those. They come with it, and there are 3 different colors of this vehicle that you can pick up. Now, some of the cool talking points about this is that it's ready to run. I love that it's 4-wheel drive, ready to run. It's nice that it has controllable from the transmitter headlights. That's the brighter setting, and then we can turn it off completely. So we just, with the press of a button, can control our headlights, and that's nice. Also, the more notable talking point of this vehicle is the additional servo for the 2-speed transmission. Listen. Quiet, but here we go. I'll show you the full throttle on low, high. There's your full throttle. There's a big difference. I like that it's got a 2-speed transmission on a 24th scale size, and again, the fact that it has the portal axles and those tall original wheels I really like. So without further ado, let's drive this and see how it holds up on this new spot that we just found. Okay, Abby's at the controls for this one. She's gonna let us see what the speed looks like. This is, I'm guessing, full throttle, Abby? On low speed. Remember, we're not aiming to set any speed records on a crawler. Just wanted to see how fast it does go. Now I'm guessing she's gonna, now she's in high speed. Very, very noticeable difference in speed. See if you can get it going down the hill again, Abby. Oh yeah, noticeable difference. That's much faster in high speed, but that's not what this vehicle is all about. So what we want to do is get it to go low gear again. And we're gonna hop down in this, what otherwise would just be an unusable, awful ditch for rainwater, and we'll turn into a steep, challenging ravine for a 24th scale crawler. Let's see what Abby can do. This is gonna be very challenging for me to record, but I think I got it. All right, if only you guys knew what I had to do to get this shot for you. Abby is owning it. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. Nice, Abby. What a cool spot for this crawler. Oh my goodness. This is sweet. So the Power Wagon has tons of clearance, like I mentioned in the intro, with those tall wheels and those portal axles. I love the fact too that we can control those headlights with a button. That should be kind of a must these days. We need to be able to expect that kind of quality. And then the fact too that there's a 2-speed transmission really sets this vehicle apart from a lot of the competition. I mean, to put it bluntly, Axial is kind of killing it on the 24th scale crawling world. And now we have this guy entering the ring of competition. One thing it doesn't have going for it is the fact that its frame is plastic, whereas a lot of 24th scale vehicles' frames are metal. As I said, that roll cage and wheel are optional if you don't like them. And it comes with a couple other little small accessories and spare tools and stuff too. The attention to detail on this rig, though, is really what makes it shine. Very, very, very soft shocks. Down the hill in the sun, Abby and I found a little bit of water. I think I want to take this through the water. Abby, are you up for it? Let's go. We'll go on a downhill adventure with you guys.
Oh, got my
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to do a crawling video because one person has to record, and that usually means I'm in the way of what Abby is able to see. Isn't this a cool spot though? I love this heavily weathered little ravine. The water has worked on those rocks. Oh, nice. You're doing it with this extra clearance. Get in here with you guys. There it goes around the corner. Can anybody guess the price of this vehicle? It's very competitively priced, and it's actually linked in the description box below. Oh, Abby, that's a weird little spot, but you're getting it. Oh, no, 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 no. It's a little, oh, you got it, you got it. Nah, you got it. This is a really capable little crawler. Other way, there you go, there you go. Nice. So bright out I can't even see our screen to record, so hopefully you guys got something cool to watch right now. Yeah, look at that. There she goes down the ravine. We're looking for the water. We're almost there. Abby's kicked it in high gear. It's a wild little thing in high gear. Low speed, and here we go. We'll add our water. On a hot 95-degree day, this looks tempting to just get out and jump into. Wow. Just mesmerizing. Now, I've always told people the crawling world is a lot like watching golf. Okay? It's fun to watch, especially if you know what you're doing, or you want to know what you're doing. But it's way more fun if you're actually golfing. So I highly recommend, if you're watching this and you're kind of drooling a little bit and you've always thought, what do people get out of crawling? I just don't get it, you know? Well, ask yourself, and I'm going to ask you, have you ever gotten behind the controls of a crawler? If not, do yourself a big favor and pick one up before passing on any judgment, because the RC Sailors wouldn't do it if we didn't enjoy it. It's fun. A day like today, it's pretty hot, but it is a blast to actually get behind the controller and challenge yourself to little spots like these ravines and see if you and the vehicle that you've been working on now. What a way to end, Abby.
What a shame. Yes.
As I said, it's kind of fun to challenge yourself, right? You wouldn't think that spot would have been hard. See if you can get through that spot that you failed at a couple other times beforehand, and especially if you're out with a group of friends, to see if you can make it past this spot that maybe they couldn't get past. But guys, it is extremely hot out today. What a sweet little rig. I'm probably looking like I jumped in that creek in the little 24th scale world, but I assure you I did not. It is just really hot out. And that's why I was down trying to get those low shots for you guys and trying to save Abby a little bit of effort there. Plus, she loves her crawlers, as do I. Obviously, this is fully proportional steering and variable throttle, fully. It's got that 2-speed transmission. I love that we can turn the headlights on and off. A little bit of optional scale details on the back if you don't like that tire back there for whatever reason. And just a really good looking rig. FMS for your first 24th scale crawler. I think you hit it out of the park and did a fantastic job. This has earned a spot by our Axial 24th scale crawlers. I'm very happy to add this one to the collection. If you're interested, we'll have a link in the description box below. Before I forget, one very important thing that I don't like about the Power Wagon is the way the body is held onto the frame. There are these 2 clips back here and 2 clips up front. The 2 clips up front are actually really hard to get to, and the ones in the back aren't as bad, but it's probably one of the worst actual functioning designs I've ever seen on a little micro crawler for holding that body on. On paper, it probably sounds like a great idea, but in function, even with my fingers, it's just hard to navigate in there. I want to say a massive thanks to God for getting us out here to get this video to you guys and just share these experiences with you. The heart's beating. We're here on another beautiful summer day, and I'm so grateful. On the subject of thanks, I want to say a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters, because without you and your support, this content would not exist. At least not as often as it does, or as good as this beautiful 4K footage looks. We'd be in that 720p, you know, old cell phone
You wouldn't be able to see Nate's incoming gray hair.
That's right. That's right. Thanks, patrons, for sharing to the world my grays coming in and these beads of sweat on my face. I gotta go get like a red, white, and blue popsicle or something. Doesn't that sound good?
Yes.
We will have those linked in the description box below. No, I wish I could. I wish I could order that to the door. This was really fun, guys. If you're into the small scale crawling world, we'll have another one of our favorites popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.